people who are skeptical about the vaccine, about vaccines in general, about their efficacy, about potential side effects, people who have communities in this country who have bad histories with needles being jabbed in their arms. All of that's out there. And then there's also a conspiracy theory driven fringe, which is not a small fringe in America, of the anti-vax world. And the anti-vax world is, as I say, it's a fringe, but it's not small. We're talking about millions of people here who genuinely have a profound anti-scientific.
And then there's just the tens of millions of people, college kids, high school kids, that don't care about the virus, so they don't care about the vaccine. And then there's tens of millions of people that are just depressed or suicidal, that don't care about the virus, so don't care about the vaccine. So if they don't even care about showering, why would they care about getting a vaccine? Because they don't care about dying. If they don't even care about showering or getting a job, they're super depressed and unmotivated with everything. And then there's all the tough people, and then there's all the Trump supporters, and then there's all the anti-vaxxers, and then there's all of the people that say they'd rather live standing die standing than on their knees living. And so, what the fuck? It's so crazy. Like, it's, man. Why do they think that if you are not wearing a mask or not getting the vaccine, you're a bad person? Or a Trump supporter? No, it could just be that you're one of the tens of millions of people that are just depressed or suicidal about life. Like, those people, they don't care about anything. Let alone about some vaccine. I'm not getting the vaccine, and it's not for any particular reason. I just don't care. There's a lot of people that just don't care. Why are they going to go out of their way, and whatever little tiny risk it is that you have a bad reaction to it, why are they going to take that risk? When they don't even care if they get the virus. The risk of getting the virus is tiny. And even if they get the virus, it's not a big deal. To the young, to the strong, to the tough. It doesn't make sense. These people are acting like, oh, we have to convince everyone to get the virus. Why? How? How are you going to convince a suicidal person to get the vaccine? How are you going to convince a depressed person to get the vaccine? How are you going to convince a young person to get the vaccine? They don't care. Oh, well, do it for your neighbor. Do it for them. No. No, how about you ban smoking? Do it for me. Ban smoking for me. No, you don't care? Ban all kinds of things that kill each other, that we kill each other on. But you don't care. Nobody cares. And yet, for this, we're all supposed to go risk a bad reaction to a vaccine, take a time out of our day, go do 2 vaccines, part 1 and part 2, to protect you. Yeah. So every single person that texts on their phone, speeds while driving, and everybody does those things. You're not protecting me, yet you're going to keep on texting. You're going to keep on speeding. And those are simple things not to do. Yet, I'm supposed to do a simple thing of wear a mask and go do these 2 vaccines and risk a reaction of a seizure or whatever, fevers, etc. So that the small tiny chance that you might get the virus, you won't get the virus. Because I got the vaccine for you. Doesn't make sense. All these people, all I hear, all day, every day, all these talking heads, all these shows, we have to convince people to get the vaccine. The percentage of people not going to get the vaccine is 40%. Why is this? It's all Trump's fault. Because Trump has a bad attitude about masks and the virus. It's nothing to do with Trump. Tens of millions of people, they don't know anything about politics. They don't watch Trump. They're in high school. They're in college. They don't care. Tens of millions of people, they're depressed. They're suicidal. They don't care about politics. They just don't care about showering or getting a job or seeing family members because they were in their fucking basement playing video games and they don't care. And the tough people and the people that would just rather stand and die rather than be on a knee living, they don't care. You cannot pigeonhole everyone. You cannot label everyone as, oh, mask, anti-mask, anti-vaccine means you're a bad person or you're a Trump supporter. No, just stop. Your convincing arguments aren't going to work.